Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Sim World Heavy Haul CSX World Train Sim. For those of you who've been keeping up with the series so far, you will know that in the last episode I managed tremendous success in completing 2/3 of this mission, which leaves only one part left. And last time we tried this was the first time we tried this, and it didn't go great. I managed to go on quite the jaunt to far-flung reaches of the map, but that's not going to happen this time. I'm feeling pretty confident that we can get this right. You know, here we are. We've got this triple loco number going on. Let's sit in my chair. Let's get the windows open so we know what's going on. Adjust the sun visor, all important. And then let's turn some lights on. Yep, and that one, and a bit of this, and a bit of that. See, I'm a pro now. We possibly ought to stick these on brightly. Oh yeah, it's worth it for the XP. And of course, all important. Let's get the heater on, and we've got some radio shatter. We'll alert them, and give it a spot of that. Right, so what we have to do is we have to connect up to the coal train that is 400 yards behind us. In order to do so, we've got to head forward a little, or have we? No, we could probably just back it up here, couldn't we? Back it up as far as over there somewhere. Mess around with a few sets of points, whiz it out, connect to the front of the train. Easy peasy. A fool could get this right. And if you stay tuned, that's what you're going to see. Okie dokie, we've selected reverse. We've taken the independent brake off. I possibly ought to just check the points behind me. See which way they're going. Actually, it doesn't really matter at this stage. Either will do. I mean, they merge back up again anyway. And we'll worry about exactly which set we want to take when we're a little bit closer. Right, crank it up. Let's book. There you go. See, we're not messing around now. We're you know, this is high octane shunting going on right here. Although strictly speaking, we're just in a fiddle yard rather than shunting per se. Go on, give me second gear. We can chance pushing the limit a little. Obviously, we don't want to go over the limit. That would be foolish. And back down to 1. There we go. Have a quick. I don't really want to have a quick look at the map. Let's. Can we hang out the side like some kind of? There we go. So let's take some strategy cam here. Interesting. Okay, I've just developed train-based scratching by the sounds of it. No, wrong way. Do that. There we go. Put it in second. Now, I'm watching it this way because in the last episode I spent an awful lot of time kind of observing my progress based on watching the map, and I figured this time around what we do instead is we'll watch from outside the train. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm getting this right this time. However, I can't help but notice that my trains, my locos are going to be facing the wrong way. And I'm reasonably sure that surely I'd want to be facing the other way. I mean, I could disconnect them all, spin them round on the turntable, and get them facing correctly, but that seems like a lot of faffing around. So we're going to do it this way. Right, there's my train. I'm actually looking straight at it here. This might be a very short jaunt. And I want the first set of points we come to. There we go. Oh, look at that, we're right on the limit. Perfect. Pro level stuff. This is MLG train operations going on. Right, ease it down. Ease it down some more. And given that I am hyper confident in all of this, give me some brakes here. Yeah. No, what a full application seems a little bit stern. There we go. Just the job. Right. I'll slap it into neutral. Check me out. Yeah, I know. I'm sticking it in neutral before I head out the door to affect the points. We shall even use this pathway to get from to get from the train to the track. Right. It is this one I want, isn't it? Ping it. Rock and roll. Right, okay, so we're now in front cab. I mean, I possibly should have been in the... That's a door. Open the door. It's a different button, that's why. Possibly should have used the train at the other end, the loco at the other end, for this operation going the other way, but... hey, who's complaining? You know, we're in business. This is all working. Right, there we go. Now, last time we tried coupling to a manifest. Yeah, last time we tried manifesting a train, we got it wrong because I was going way too fast. Am I doing this right? Are we going the right way? Pretty sure I am. Yep, there we go, just sailing over the points. Obviously can't see what I'm connecting to, but I'm going to go off the marker there. I mean, what you'd do if you were here for reals is that you'd stand up so you could see over the dashboard, control console, system entity, whatever it might be. If I do have to turn around, I mean, do I have to disconnect each locomotive in turn and bring them over? That seems excessive to me. And not to mention the fact it also seems a little bit repetitive. But I guess such is the life of a professional engineer. Hold up. This doesn't look right. This does not look right. I'm going to go sailing down the wrong track, aren't I? Yep, this is me sailing down the wrong track. Okay, hang on. Let's apply a little bit of brake here. Should have checked that first. Never mind. We've stopped. Whack it in reverse. Disengage brake. Now, obviously, you shouldn't disengage the brake. You should have some throttle on first in case you're on a hill or some such. But we're not on a hill. For once, I'm actually able to interpret the grade that we've got going on because it's at 0 degrees. Therefore, there is no grade. Right, that's enough. Brake on. Throttle off. Chuck it in neutral. Go change points. I'll tell you what, let's even go out the front. That's a plan. Right then. Oh, hold on everything. I haven't quite gone far enough back. Oh, flipping heck. Overconfident. That's your problem there, son. Yeah, you wanna pay attention. Get back in the chair. Stick it back in reverse. Take the brake off. Give it a moment to think about that. Sound horn. Give it some juice. Right, yeah. Looking at the wrong switch there. See, I was looking at that one, and that's for the next one up. Right, slow it down. Brake back on. Stuff being gentle with it. It's only me on board. I don't mind being jostled a little. Get back off. Change the switch. Come here. Switch it. Beautiful. Back on the train. Oh, can you imagine if this was a text adventure? I'm getting flashbacks to the early stages of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy text adventure. If you never tried it, there's a bit with robots earlier on that you have to do in order to get your babel fish. And the first time you do it, you end up doing the same thing 18 times in a row in order to get the flipping babel fish. Good times. 1980s. Gaming at its peak. Right, okay, so There we go. We're now closing in on our target. Now I'm going to try and I'm going to endeavour to keep this beast under, ooh, let's be generous, 3 miles per hour as we couple, in the hope that it doesn't make the wagons here do the hokey cokey in the way that they do if you give them slightly more jostling than is desirable. So we'll ease off, and then we'll ease up a bit. We'll ease off. And I wonder if you can do this from the brake. So if we get it going, and then maybe stick the Indy on like 10%. No, that's not doing anything. Or is it dynamic that would be useful at this point? Never mind. Never mind. Just do it on the throttle. There you go. No, not. We don't want second gear. We only want first gear. Throttle idle. This is looking pretty good. Ease it back down. Coming close. Go on, give it a nudge. Oh, yeah. We ought to put the train brake on as well, I imagine. There we are. Objective complete. Switch off any active lights on the locomotive. Can do. That's something that can certainly be accomplished. Switch it off. Close the windows. Set the reverser to neutral. Have done. Set the auto brake to full service. Have done. We're parked. Do you want me to do it again so you stop asking me to do that? Can do. Let's take that off. Stick it back in, stick it in A gear, right? And we'll stick it in neutral. Right, it should be a check in the box. And then on to full service. I've done that. What else do you want from me? Turn the heater off, maybe? I mean, I know that the company's, you know, short on cash these days. Get out of the train? Oh, hold on. Did I leave the back door open? We don't want burglars to get in. There we go. It's sun visor, isn't it? You want it to put it back into pristine condition ahead of the next person turning up. Auto brake, full service. Automatic brake, full service. Yes, reverser. Neutral. I've done this. I'm done here. Maybe if I stick it in first again. And then we'll stick it in neutral. No? Okay. Take the independent breaker off. Stick the Indy back on. Turn this off. Turn it on. You're supposed to make that like whoonk noise that says that I am mission. Sound the horn? Where's me acknowledge button? It's down that one, isn't it? No, that's bell. Yeah, turn the bell off. There's an acknowledge switch around here somewhere. Spotter, no. Call an attendant. I might be tempted to do that in a moment. It's about time for a G&T. Cut off valve freight. What are my other options here? Passenger, no. Cut out, no. Freight is definitely what we want. I'm done here. Maybe one of the others is still in gear. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go and have a look at the rear member of the team and see if they're complying with these instructions. can't rule out that some doofus hasn't been monkeying with the controls. Let's have a look. Neutral, full service, full application, dynamics off, throttles off. No, that's fine. Close the door. Down the steps. See, because assuming I've done this right, and I'm pretty sure I have, I should be getting mad XP about now, and I want to level up. Because then I can, you know, I can unlock the AK-47 and the night scope, which is, you know, it's what I'm all about. It's stuffy. I'm opening the windows. Right, come on, off you go. Close the door. I mean, we've got a snug connection, presumably. Oh, do I have to park it somewhere in particular? No, I'm there. Connection looks snug. Is there a button I can press that brings up my quest list? I've got a torch. Neat. Log J journal. No. 3, 4, 5. No. You know it's going well when you're starting to push random buttons. What else can it be? Oh no, that's sorry. Pardon, excuse me. That took me by surprise. It made the you just took a screenshot noise. Okay, what have I missed? What have I omitted to do here? That turns the HUD off. Oh, that's nice for a bit of screenshot. Let's get a bit of screenshot. That's pretty respectable. Turn the HUD back on. Get back on this thing. What haven't I done? What do you want from me? Look, I'm very tempted just to declare victory and walk away from the train, but you're not going to ask me to do anything else, are you? Because we've done here. It's all done. Let's stick the emergency brake on. Handle off. Suppression. No, full service, which is what it was on. Full service. Maybe we want to turn that off. I've done everything you have asked of me, and I've done it reasonably well. What's shaking? What's the problem? You know what? I'm going to move your train a little bit and then see what you think about it. Yeah. I am. I've taken it for a ride before. Don't think I won't do it again. Push. Right. And then I'm going to throw caution to the wind. And we're going to gaze at it from afar, doing its thing. And then because I'm not a complete idiot, I'm going to get back on board. Wow, very brave. Right, and then we'll stop. Set the throttle down. Wow, it stopped in a hurry. Oh, I guess we're pushing it on a grade of some kind. Stick it in. No, let's. That sounds like wagons having a jolly time up there. Hold on, let's do it in the order they've suggested. Right, so sit the reverser on neutral. Done. Auto brake, full service. I've done this. It's done. I've done it. Sounds to me like we've got wagons doing the okey cokey down there. Let's open the fuse count. Let's turn it off. Radio headlights. No. Where's main power? Main power. Where's the... Close the fuse box again. There must be a... There's a button up here. There we go. Stop, start, isolate, or run. We're sticking in stop. What's that one? Emergency fuel cutoff. There we are. That'll do. I'm sure there's a more efficient way of doing that, you know, but it's got the job done, though, hasn't it? No. It's not an emergency. We're not in any peril. So let's call the attendant. Yo! Attendant. Emergency brake valve. There's a lot of fun stuff you can play with in here. There's even a little door. Where's the little door? Oh, I bet that's where they keep the torpedoes. Danger, yeah. Now, the question is, I'm setting my own challenge now, because I think we're done. I think we're done with this mission. I think it's done. But it's just failing to recognise the level of awesomenitude that I have brought to the party. Set it to run. Yep. Okay. Now, presumably, is there a reset switch there somewhere? Have I blown a fuse in doing that? No. That all seems to... Oh, hold on. What's that one? Warning devices off. Possibly ought to turn those on, eh? What else we got here? No, this is all looking good. Engine light, platform lights. Where's the ballast tank? Okay, right. And then, where's the? Well, it's not up there, is it? It's over here somewhere. Well, no, now there's a latch that I have to instigate. Oh no, I've only learned how to do the other train. I haven't learned how to do this one. What's this? Auto start equipped. This locomotive automatically shuts down and starts, does it? Okay. There we go. Let's unlock the latch. Get the doors open. No. This is what I'm familiar with. We've been here. Right. We shouldn't need to prime it, but I'm going to anyway. Right. Turn it over. No, evidently I've tripped something up in the cab. Right. Now we hit the emergency stop. There must surely be like a reset button or something along those lines. Oh, this is quite good fun. Can I figure out how to start the train again? That's back on run, which is where it should be. Plenty of danger signs going on, but it's not going to let me interfere with that anyway. It clearly feels that's too dangerous. Hey, look, we turn the cab lights on. Oh, that's fun. Let's turn this one on as well. There we are. What's this? Wiper center. 20%. Oh, hey, look. Hey. Although it strikes me that putting the wiper controls up here is a bit cruel. Doesn't really allow you to respond on the fly, does it? All right, let's have a sit and a pond. Let's get the windows open. Helps me think. Right, that's lights. What are you? Engine run on. Fuel generator on. Control fuel and so forth. Happening. What was that? PCS is open. Wheel slip, possibly. Brake warn. Oh, those are reset lights for warnings. Okay, cool. I can do that. Don't know. Step lights. Those are light buttons. Sand. Brakes, obviously. Turn the volume down. No, I think we should turn the volume up. Just in case anybody's got anything to say for themselves. Maybe I have to push the button again to reset it. I know some do that, but that would seem a little sophisticated for a locomotive of this age of design. It's not going to be any of this stuff, is it? I mean, it's going to be... Because I'm going to assume... Let's turn the engine run off. And then back on again. Because I'm going to assume that I haven't actually broken anything here. Ah, right. Okay, so you hold it in to do the fuel cut-off, which will, in fact, stop the engine. Right, okay, cool. Engine room lights, don't need them. Platform lights, don't need them. Number lights, don't need any of those particularly, but they're fine as they are. Isolation switch. Start, stop, isolate. Because we're going to try and start it. So that's making the right noise. Let's give it a good hefty prime. Right. And then crank it up. Come on there, big fella. Oh yeah. I'm deduced. That's what I've done there. So lock the latch back up. Train now working again. Oh yes, I figured that out. I pressed the right buttons, and then we want to switch this over to run so that we can run it. Right, and then we'll take the train for a little ride again. Having the Indy on releases wasn't exactly health and safety, was it? Let's throttle up a smidge. Kill the brakes. Independent brake is off. Or do I need to run it to charge the brakes? That's something that I've had to do previously. I've got the reverser on. I've got the throttle up. What haven't I done? Let's give it a load of throttle. No, I've not done something. It's still charging the brakes. So maybe if I put full application on there. Intriguing. I've missed something. Let's turn all the lights on. He likes it when you turn the lights on. Reverser's on forward. That's as it should be. Perhaps excessively throttlicious right now. Stick this on full service. Charge the brakes. Oh, okay, right, yeah, red needles are charging the brakes. This, I think, we've got to get up to 70 some odd or something along those lines. The Indy's on, the throttle's up, but I'm not actually hearing it throttle up. I'm not hearing it throttle up. It's not throttling up. What else haven't I done? I don't know. Let's turn the rear headlights on as well. Might as well. Release the brakes. Ah, magic's happening. Okay. So the white there is showing what I've got left in the tank. And what's the red doing then? Is that showing? Let's zoom in here. Red's what's in the brake cylinder. Alright, the brakes are behaving very strangely. Well, whatever it was that was required. Released, off. Don't take no for an answer. I've definitely done something wrong with the brakes. There we go, we've got movement. Interesting. Why is it taking so... What was I waiting for to happen there? Was I waiting for brake pressures to equalise? And this is taking, I mean, this is taking max speed. Could it be because I'm only using the one locomotive, so I'm effectively pushing and pulling at once? Let's go easy. Let's keep it moving, but I want to go check the other trains. Locos, beg your pardon. pain that I can't jump. Oh, it's not moving anyway. Are you on? Ah, when I killed the fuel, I turned them all off. That would explain. Yeah, that would explain why this isn't working. Now, I am not. Well, I am kind of goofing around right now, but I want to see if I can get this all up and running again, just based off what I've learned from this questette. Now, I'm doing this in a woeful order, but if I get it right, I'll take a certain amount of satisfaction. Simply from, you know, now being able to get the train rolling when I want to. Alright, good, that's that one done. Flick it over onto... should this be on run? I don't know how the control systems between different locomotives, when they're linked in this way, I don't know how they interface. So presumably this is off as well. But hey, check me out. I'm like, you know, I like start trains now. This is something that I know what to do. Well, look, you know, we pointed at the latch. Actually unlock it. That'd be helpful. Come on. Get it going. There's so much noise from the surrounding locos that I can hardly hear this one going. Well, I've got exhaust going, so I'm gonna. No, hold on. You do the other door first. So I'm gonna assume we got this one right. Lock it up. Back on here. No, we don't actually want to be on here. No, you've got to switch it over to run. There we go. Alright, get back in my chair. Alright, what did I leave on that means that nothing's working? Because we're on throttle 3. My brake tanks seem to be all over the show. What's that over there? That's the balance between brake and power. Okay. Maybe a certain amount of resetting is going to be required. Right, let's charge the brakes again. So we should see the red moving. There we go. That looks to me like too much. We are juicing the main reservoir up there too much. I want you rising to 75. Okay, well, stop doing that. Okay, so that's the train brake. So maybe if I stick the independent on full, we'll see this one increase. Or is that off the dynamic? Well, the dynamic doesn't want me to interfere with it anyway. Right, brake off. Oh, that's restoring itself anyway. Although there's not a lot in the cylinder. Right, now, please work. Now, I'm hearing an air escape somewhere. That's on release. That's on release. That's on throttle 5. You know what? Let's try going the other way. Maybe that'll make it happy. Maybe it'll prefer a bit of pull rather than push. Come on, all brakes are released. But obviously there's a brake still on somewhere. Let's give it some sand. Cut-off valves on freight, that's fine. Brakes released. Brakes released. No movement. Alright, what have I missed here? Now, I think I overcharged those brakes there. Is there a pressure release option that I can stick in here? And once again, that's now juicing up. Suppression, handle off. Nope. Maybe just hold it there. Okay, fascinating. Why is it doing that? Maybe there's laws of railroading that say that you can't kick off in 7th gear. And I realise that when I say 7th gear, I'm being facetious. It's the power amount that you're using there. Look, I want this red needle back down at about 80 or so. That's where it was before, when everything was working just fine, before we failed to finish the mission. Okay, how long will it allow me to put this on? How long will it continue to drop? Only to about 130. Okay. What if we throttle off? Oh, there we go. That's got things moving. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, right. Interesting. I was obviously trapping some brake pressure there in some fashion. Again, I'm at a bit of a loss to understand why. Good. Anyway, I now feel capable of hijacking a train when I feel like it. I feel fully trained. No pun intended. Right. I've set the reverser to neutral. Set this to full service. Stopping the train. Stick that on the full application. Still got nothing. I declare victory. Right. Well, that's that then. You know, if you're not going to tell me I've won. Oh, hold on. I put the lights back on, didn't I? Okay, hang on. Lights off. Ditch lights off. Steps off. Gauge off. Rear lights off. I didn't turn the front lights back on. It's pretty sloppy of me. But then, you know, that seems to be pretty standard. Right, there we go. That'll do it. So I think I've accomplished the spirit of the mission, if not the actual mission. And I now feel relatively confident about actually starting one of these numbers and getting it rolling from a cold start. That's going to wrap up this initial series of Train Sim World, CSX Heavy Haul World. I will revisit when further locomotives and or adventures are available. If you enjoyed this episode, chuck a like at it. Chuck a comment down exactly what did I get wrong in that last section. I know, I've told you previously that I don't want to hear the facts. But now I want to hear the facts. What did I screw up? Why was it holding brake pressure when I didn't want it to? I was pretty sure I diagnosed everything else that was conceivably wrong. Anyway, subscribe if you've not yet done so. There will be more transportation up in your face in the near future. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and cheerio.